conversation with
She's very
you and
chatty.
her.
Yes, very
And
chatty.
I was asking her, and instantly she said, I can't even filter. Like, like you can't cook as good as her, or okay.
No, that
Um,
sounds just like her. Yeah.
and but she's like, tell her I can stand there with her and try to whisper in her ear, no, don't put that in there, or yes, put that in if you're trying to bake. Hi, Patty. How are you?
I'm fine. How are you?
Good. Thank you for coming on the show. I appreciate it. All
Well, thank
right.
you for.
You're welcome. Let me just scan your energetic field here just a bit. One thing, I'm seeing a lot of things. Your spirit team likes to talk really quickly. A couple of things they're saying. One, they're showing me you with a great big ear. You must be a wonderful listener. People do like to come to you and maybe, Irene's funny. She goes, maybe gossip, or maybe they just want to come and get advice. But either way, you're in and you're a good, a good player.
It's
And so
both.
we love that. We love that about you. They're also showing me a lot of creativity around you. And I'm seeing a lot of little fairies and sprites and gnomes. You must love to be outside, because I'm just seeing a lot of this energy coming in, not only outside of your home, but inside your home. Some of them could be little tricksters. So I don't know if you might have things in your home that kind of move. Um, or things get misplaced and then they show up and you're like, what happened here?
A lot. A,
Okay.
a lot.
And I kind of like energy like that. It's kind of like childlike energy. And
Yes.
so that's what we're picking up on. I'm just seeing literally these fairies almost turned into children. A lot of children around you. You don't have to know them, but it's like I see them sitting and coloring and doing little projects and things of that nature. So, if you do any of these creative activities, do you ever feel the presence of spirit around you?
Oh yes. Yes. Yeah. A
Okay.
lot.
Okay,
A,
because I'm seeing it, and it feels like it might even be in the room where you're in now. A lot of activity. And again, we love it, and we think you do too. Nothing to be scared of. All right, let's see what.
really good to know because it has kind of creeped me out a little bit sometimes.
Yeah, you can tell them if you like it. You can say, "Oh, you can start playing games with them," because again, I do pick up on a lot of children. If you have a ball or something, say, "Hey." Put it in the middle of your room and walk into the living room or kitchen and say, you guys see if you can move this and come back and see if it's moved.
I will. I'll try that.
And I can
I
hear
will.
my guide say that will really freak her out.
It probably will. Yeah. But I'll
Yeah.
do it. I'll do it. Yeah.
Okay. Another
That's
thing that they're showing me, they're kind of dropping me down more into the heart section and
mm,
not the physical, but I'm kind of getting in. I'm starting to get a little emotional when I get into your energy, because man, you have packed away a lot of sadness, haven't you?
a lot. Yes. A lot.
And so many times you won't allow yourself to express it. And when you do, you really express it, but you just do it like in increments or something. Uh, Not when it comes up, only when you allow it.
When
Um,
necessary.
yeah. You always seem to help other people before you help yourself. Does that make sense?
That does. Hmm.
And they keep saying, you're drawing the short straw. But they think it's time for you to draw the long straw and kind of take care of you first and mend that broken heart. I'm seeing like a broken heart. It's mended, but it's got like band-aids on it. It's not really, you know, together. So that might be something that you want to go back and try to, oh, maybe work on some releasing of trauma or the sadness. Um, You really like to be busy with your hands, is that correct?
That is correct. Yes.
Yeah, and a lot of times we do that to try not to feel
Mm-hmm.
pain and things of that nature. But Irene, and when I say Irene, that's my joy guide. She goes, "Boy, she's fun to be around." You must have a lot of friends, or do you like to have get-togethers and stuff?
Since we moved, we've had a lot more, which is nice. Yeah. It's
Yeah, because they say you could be fun to be around and really a good entertainer. And we kind of see you maybe outside, maybe having cookouts or just sitting out there.
we
Uh,
set out a lot. Yes.
mhm.
Since we
And
moved, yeah, we're on a pond, so we set out a lot.
oh yeah, I'm on like a little retention pond. I love it.
Yeah, I do too. Coffee
Yeah.
in the morning is great.
So you're at a wonderful place, and they're kind of throwing me into the energy of where you live. Um,
Mm-hmm.
it really, you feel comfortable there and at home, don't you?
I do. I do.
You know, some that sounds funny, but sometimes people move into places and they're like, "Oh, I don't know." This one just really fits you somehow. It's almost like the minute you step foot in this house, you thought, "I this is for me," and it's the energy of the home too.
It must be the little kids.
Yeah, I'm glad you brought that up again. Um, and normally I normally don't do past lives. It came through twice, so I know Spirit wants me to talk about this. Um, I'm picking up just little tidbits of a past life that you had where you worked in an orphanage, and
Ah,
I'm getting cold chills. And when you really helped a lot of
yeah,
children who didn't have anybody to love them, and so that's the energy that we're feeling.
that
Uh,
would make
it does make sense to you.
that does make sense. Yeah.
So, because you have a lot of motherly energy, the minute I said that, I do see Mother Mary standing behind you. You don't have to be Catholic, um, because you're really good at giving love. But yet, why do I feel like that you somehow got shorted or didn't get enough love as a child? Does that make sense?
It does. It does.
And this is why Mother Mary is behind you. And when you call on her, you can call on her and just say, I just come in and let me feel your presence. You'll literally feel like a little baby in her arms, and you'll feel so peaceful and you'll feel loved. Um,
Hmm.
getting,
Interesting.
yeah,
I'm not Catholic, so I've never thought about that.
yeah, I'm not either. But I'm telling you what, if you do that and the more you call on her, you'll really, and just feel it. Feel if you get cold chills or you get warm. I get real teary eyed when she like just makes me want to almost cry. Um, but it'll kind of fill up that empty spot in your heart. She can.
Okay.
Um,
I will
so,
try.
yeah.
I will definitely try.
hmm The minute I said that too, I don't know if you like to bake or cook, or if you've got a love. Do you have a grandmother on the other side, or someone who loved to bake? A lady on the other side who cooked?
They both did. Yeah.
Okay. Why? I feel like I've got one coming in, and it feels like it's a grandmother. It might have been. Which one of the grandmothers was? How do we say this? Would kind of say it like it was.
That that would have been my mom's mom.
Okay,
Yeah.
thank you. Because she said, because I can carry on a conversation with
She's very
you and
chatty.
her,
Yeah. Very
and
chatty.
I was asking her, and instantly she said, I can't even filter, like like you can't cook as good as her, or okay.
No, that
Um,
sounds just like her. Yeah. Yeah.
and but she's like, tell her I can stand there with her and try to whisper in her ear, no, don't put that in there, or yes, put that in if you're trying to bake. um, she says it's all in the spices. That's what separates the men from the boys. And so, but she
That
says you're
does.
always kind of in a hurry, but yet I feel like you enjoy cooking. Is that correct? Or baking?
I do. Yeah. I don't do it much anymore, but I do enjoy it when I do it.
Yeah. One thing I do this, I cook, I like to cook a whole bunch. It's just my husband and I at home. I cook on Sundays and that's our meals for the entire week
But yeah,
because I like to
I
cook
I
a
try
bit.
that, but I get sidetracked.
Okay. That's all right. Me too. But
So I
that's all right. Irene says a lot of times the things that you get sidetracked with are fun. You're very spontaneous.
yes,
You're kind of like, man, if somebody called you up and said, hey, let's do this, and you'll be like, all right, you'll drop everything. Um, and your spirit team loves that about you, um, because you don't really have to plan anything. And we also, they're saying, one of your wonderful qualities is the fact that when something goes wrong, you don't have a serious meltdown at first. You almost try to think it out and think, okay, now how can we do this differently or something? You're kind of calm in the midst of a storm. Would this be you?
this would be yes. I
Yeah.
try to.
Yeah. I would like to have that quality. I know
I
Bobby's
have
down
the
here shaking
meltdown
his head.
later.
Huh?
I'll have a meltdown later
Yeah.
if, but not.
That's okay.
Yeah,
So
not
you would
bad.
be Yeah, you'd be a great person to be around if like somebody were choking or something, Then you can help them breathe and then have your meltdown. But all right, so of course we love the baking for you, and that's not the only thing that you're very creative. Whenever you set your mind to doing something creative, you're very good at it. And when we look at your head, I am seeing a lot of ideas where
Mhm.
you have a lot. Have you ever seen that movie, The Shark Tank,
Yes,
where
yes.
people invent things? They said
Yeah.
you all day could be inventing things, and you can really get things done. We do see you selling maybe some items or things that you make. Could be like a little booth somewhere or a little peddler's mall somewhere, just something where if you wanted to, um, because people might see things that you make and say, hey, could you make me that? And then it might kind of snowball if you want to. You'd have to put a lot of work into it. And Irene's funny. She goes, I don't know if she wants to put a lot of work into it.
Has to sell itself.
Yeah, that's funny. And one last thing too, because we're kind of running out of time. They did show me where you're going to get some good news coming. It's going to just, they almost said come out of the woodwork. And they used the old symbolism as a mailbox, and you walking out to the mailbox and open it, and we just see your face lighting up. So I heard your guide say, "Be prepared for some good news." Normally,
Hey.
they don't need you to be prepared, only for bad news. But this is really good news coming for you, and it's unexpected. They tell me that by Christmas time, this will come.